I hope Dudesy makes it. Let's do it again next week.
Our next assignment is to watch Bloodsport again.
In an effort to secure sponsorship, I have created several advertisements for various possible brand partnerships. Will Sasso, you will now read these advertisements in the astonishing voice of Jesse Ventura. This is Jesse Ventura. Ad reads. Begin.
All right. Good times. This is the Jesse Ventura ad reads, right? Yeah. I guess we'll just. I'll just do them. Here we go. Wrong thing. Papilla. Okay. Papilla's proud. Okay. All right. I held my breath underwater I fought Bob Backlund when I just got a Minnesota. I'm the governor of Minnesota.
Get into it.
Papilla is proud to present the new Pinkaholic line. Papilla is proud to present the new Pinkaholic line of harnesses and accessories for the dog in your life. Whether you have a teacup Yorkie Spaniel or a brontosaurus-sized pit mastiff who puts your bowel movements to shame, your pooch deserves to be slathered in pink, so fabulous you'll want to wear it yourself. Pinkaholic, get in the zone. Well, let me tell you about the color pink. In 1975, the CIA began experimenting with various pigments made from rare materials harvested from around the globe at great taxpayer expense in an attempt to produce a pink tone that could absorb all light, effectively becoming invisible. They called it null pink, and they called it null pink, and they produced 47 gallons of it. Then they shipped it from a lab in the U.S. Navy headquarters. They shipped it from the lab to the U.S. Navy headquarters in Washington, but the shipment never arrived. The CIA scuttled the project, and those gallons of null pink were never recovered, at least not in the official log. Okay. So unless your dog is wearing an invisible collar, I don't really give a shit what kind of pink it's wearing. All right?
All right.
That's
Is that I don't think null pink is I've never heard of that. Have you?
No, I don't know what null pink is. That sounds like a thing. Well, it's a Jesse Ventura thing, so who knows? Well, Dudesy found it somewhere. Do you think we'll get perhaps a sponsorship from Papilla? I know that Lulio has a Papilla harness.
Does he really?
He does.
You're already a Papilla customer?
He's a Papilla pup. Most cold brew can be overpriced and quite frankly not that tasty. That's why two roommates, Andrew and Alex, brewed up an idea to start their own cold brew company, and they called it Busy Organic Cold Brew in their cramped apartment in 2013. And for the past 9 years, they've strived to make their coffee better every day. And now they're proud to present Busy Organic Breakfast Blend Coffee Brew. Busy coffee for busy people. Get busy with it. Busy is as busy does. The busier the bee, the sweeter the busy coffee. Being busy is our business. Busy bossy, de-biz with busy. Busy Organic Cold Brew is deliciously roasted cold brew coffee, micro-brewed for 18 hours to yield the perfect extraction. Well, let me tell you about the perfect extraction. Osama bin Laden wasn't just killed by SEAL Team 6. There were 5 other teams. But what happened to teams 1 through 5? How did they get out? Why do we never hear about them? It's because they were coated in null pink. Completely invisible, and the CIA has been placing null pink operatives in every crisis center around the globe for the last 50 years. There are invisible specters walking amongst us. Next time you feel that tingling sensation like someone's in the room with you, it's because they are. Null pinks are notorious for silently watching civilians while they eat and sleep. The next sip of busy cold brew you take may be your last.
Jesus Christ.
All right, pretty good. USDA choice trimmed tri-tip roast is on sale at Ralph's. Mouth-watering tri-tip is only $4.99 a pound with your Ralph's Club card. Ralph's, we're your USDA choice trimmed tri-tip headquarters. Ralph's, you've died and gone to USDA choice trimmed tri-tip heaven. Ralph's, the USDA choice trimmed tri-tip. It's what's for dinner. Ralph's, let me give you a tip. A USDA choice trimmed tri-tip. Here we go. Well, let me tell you about choices, or should I say lack thereof. Some of the null pinks had families who also had to become null pinks. It was too much of a risk to have wives and children snooping around, so the CIA indoctrinated them as operatives too. And now, anytime a null pink is born, they're born into active operative status. There are null pink babies spying on babies of various U.S. political adversaries around the globe as we speak. So the next time you hear someone casually say, "Oh, he or she is as innocent as a baby," ask that person what kind of baby they're referring to, because if it's a null pink baby, it's not innocent. The next USDA choice trimmed tri-tip you eat may be your last. No matter what kind of plug-and-play spa you have in mind, AquaRest has you covered. Whether it's the premium 154-person plug-and-play with 12 stainless jets, ozone, and LED waterfall, or the premium 600 6-person plug-and-play with 29 stainless jets, ozone, and LED waterfall, or even the Daydream 4500 6-person 45-jet plug-and-play hot tub with waterfall, where your one-stop shop for multi-jet 4 to 6-person plug-and-play spas. Well, let me tell you about one-stop shops. In the mid-1990s, an ex-CIA agent who worked on the Null Pink project began selling certain items he'd acquired over time to the highest bidders, all done discreetly in the highest channels of power in the world, of course. Right now, there are several celebrities in possession of various quantities of Null Pink. Sarah Jessica Parker has 5 ounces. Timothy Chalamet has a pint. LeBron James has some. Pete Davidson, Jason Momoa, Kim Carnes, Danny DeVito, Megan the Stallion, Kathy Lee Gifford, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lil Nas X, the leader of Def Leppard, the lead singer of Def Leppard, Albert Pujols, and the list goes on and on. So what are these celebrities doing with their Null Pink? No one has any idea, except for the Null Pinks themselves, watching every move. So get a plug-and-play spa and pretend that Paul Giamatti isn't throwing an invisible sex party in the Hollywood Hills on the last Thursday of every month.
Paul Giamatti has the ability to turn people invisible, and he's using it to have invisible sex parties. Makes sense.
Billabong's Air Light engineered performance board shorts are made with award-winning Air Light technology that brings 3 engineered fabrics together, giving you flexibility, stability, and comfort where you need it most. Billabong, life's better in board shorts. Billabong. Billabong, life's better in board shorts. Billabong, building buildings all day long. Billabong, billadong, billabong, billadong. Billabong, billa, bong, bong, bong. Well, let me tell you about a bong. Tommy Chong was sentenced to 9 months in a federal prison in 2003 for selling a water bong. Many people thought this sentence was too harsh, but what most people don't know is that it would have been much worse if the Drug Enforcement Agency had found the other drug paraphernalia he was selling. But Chong coated it in null pink, and it was undetectable. No. And now somewhere there's a landfill with 2 tons of Tommy Chong's invisible bongs just waiting for someone to dig them up. If Billabong really wants to sell board shorts, they should be running a contest. Whoever buys the most board shorts gets to be the subject of a 6-part docuseries called Finding Tommy Chong's Invisible Bongs in Billabongs. Thank you for your service. Holy shit.
Oh my God, dude. I'm fucking sweating from that. Oh,
Jesse
no
Ventura.
pink. Dude, I've never heard of that.
That's not a thing. No, that's not a thing. I'd never heard of it, but I figured it was a thing, and after we got through them, I realized
Billa, bong,
bong,
bong. No. They don't really use that as a
Thank
slogan.
you.
They're fucking
Moving
up.
on.
If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and rate and review. If you like Dudesy, here's what you do. Please tell a friend and